everyone! Last weekend I went to Long Beach Comic Con, and you guessed it, Long Beach, because I got everything a girl could have ever dreamed of the first day that I went. So I thought I would do a Long Beach Comic Con haul video. So even though this was a Comic Con, everything that I bought was related to anime. Besides one thing, fun fact about me is that my downfall will be blind boxes. Blind boxes are my favorite thing in the world, and good thing I don't gamble because I would lose all my money. So if I find a blind box for one of my favorite series, you can bet I will buy those blind boxes until I get every single one that I want. So the haul from the first set of blind boxes that I got were the Naruto blind boxes, and if you saw in my Anime Expo video, these were actually the same set that I had gotten there. But unfortunately for me, the keychain I was most excited about, which was the Sasuke Naruto one, Sasuke left me. It fell off my bag. The Gaara one stayed, still got the Gaara one, but it would be the Sasuke one that leaves. I would lose the Sasuke one. So I went to get those blind boxes again, just to see if I could get Sasuke back, and the first blind box that I got, I bought 3 of them, was Sasuke. I was so excited because my baby came back to me. I'm very lucky with blind boxes, so hence why I'm so addicted to them, because I'm usually very good at them. And by very good at them, I'm acting like it's a skill. I'm lucky only when it comes to terms of blind boxes. And the second set of blind boxes that I got was from one of my favorite series from last year, and in fact it's actually one of my favorite series of all time now, is Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. And I scored again and got Mikoshiba, who was actually my favorite male character in the series, and Chio, which, not gonna lie, was kind of my ship in the show, even though you're supposed to ship her with Nozaki, but I don't mind the ship, but I kind of liked the chemistry they had together. And the last set of blind boxes that I got, and I apologize to everyone who watched me open these in person, because we were at a restaurant, and I started screaming. Well, first of all, when I found them. One of my favorite series at the moment is a series called Noragami. I watched the series last winter, and the second season's coming out, so I decided to read the manga to get ready for the second season. And I liked the series when I watched it. It has been a long time since I've loved a series this much after reading the manga. The manga was so much better than the anime. Not saying the anime wasn't good, but not gonna lie, the last 2 episodes of the anime, I was like, this is dumb. And it turns out that didn't even sort of happen in the manga. Spoilers, I'm sorry. But unfortunately, when it comes to Noragami, it wasn't unbelievably popular. It's relatively popular, but it has no merchandise at all. So if you follow me on Twitter, you know who my favorite character is. And I actually bought him online because he was the only keychain that I could find online. All the rest of them I could not find at all. So I bought, nope, focus on this handsome devil. He's my favorite character in the series, Daikoku. So at this blind box stand, they had 2 left. And I was with my friend Alex, and I screeched and I ran and I grabbed him, and so I'm like, well, I'm taking him because I need him. My second favorite character is Kofuku, and so I really wanted Kofuku, but I would be happy with any of the characters. I got 2 of those blind boxes, and the first one that I got is actually one of the characters that I want to cosplay eventually, along with Kofuku and Kazuma and everyone from that show. Alright, the first one that I got was Bishamon, which you can sort of see. She's kind of glowy. There, sort of. You can sort of see it. This upcoming season is actually mostly about her. So if you read the manga, you know, this arc is so good for her, and it was probably my favorite arc reading the manga, so I'm really excited. But that means I only had one left. I only had 1 blind box left. And I knew the first one I wanted was Kofuku. I'm like, alright, I'm about to open it, and my friends were harassing me. You're like, you're not gonna get Kofuku. You're not gonna get Kofuku. You're stressing out too much, so you jinxed yourself. Look who's laughing now, suckers. I was very happy about this. I was very excited. I screamed at our table. I was shrieking, and so Kofuku and Daikoku are like my OTPs. What a shock! More Naruto stuff! This is actually the Naruto art book I've already owned, but I wanted to bring it out because I love it so much. This is the most recent art book that came out, and it has all of them as grown-ups. Hi, Papa Ske. I don't have a problem, I swear. I got one that came out a little bit earlier. I actually got it at a booth that actually was run by one of my old directors on Ninja Turtles. I will flip through it if you don't want to look at it, spoilers, but it's really great. I do like the newer one a little bit more because there's more Sasuke in the newer one, but this one's still really cool. This one's all just mostly Shippuden stuff and things that make me want to cry. There we go. there's my Chia boys. It's nice. And last but not least, definitely not least, speaking of turtles, I ran into my friend and former co-worker, Felipe Smith, who is one of the most fascinating people I've ever met. He lived in Japan and like actually made manga for a really long time. His manga is called Pibochu. Check it out, it's really awesome, and he's a fantastic artist, and I'm super jealous of him. But he had a booth at Long Beach Comic Con, and he gave me a print of his, of my main man, Raphael. Oh, hello, sir. I have weird crushes on animated characters. Sometimes they're human, sometimes they're turtles. But needless to say, I think I scored at Long Beach. I did spend too much money on keychains, but you know, life happens. Now I have my OTP, I'm hanging off my phone. So, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos if you want to keep up to date with me. And as always, live animated.